Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Rune News. I'm your host, Ryan, and as always, it's bloody good to have you guys here in the audience today. And this week, the Cow Boss has finally come to old school RuneScape, the first new boss of 2026, and we're going to be giving away a metric shit ton of bonds to any lucky viewers that come by to the live stream at kick.com/KingCondor. We're doing 8 hours of cow content. We're going to find out how to unlock the awakened cow, and then we're going to go ham, set a bunch of challenges. If you can beat me, or if you want to just compete for the bonds as well against other players, come by to the live stream. We'll be live on Kick for 8 hours straight. The link will be in the description down below. Come by, drop a follow. We're going to go live in maybe an hour or two after the update goes live. I'm just finishing painting my car. Then I'm going to jump in and we're going to go live and have some fun. So bonds for anyone watching, come by, say hi, call me a dickhead, just hang out. It's a good time. And we're going to figure out everything we can about this cow boss. Not just the easy version, but the hard version as well. So without further ado, Jew being the key word, of course, let's dive into this old school RuneScape update with one question I have in mind for you to answer in the comment section down below today. And that is, with the cow boss, will you be tackling this? Are you ready to go for the awakened version? Or are you just going to sit back, watch, and not fuck around with this free-to-play early game content that doesn't really seem too challenging? My name is Ryan. You're watching Rune News. Hit the like and subscribe button down below while you're there. I greatly appreciate the support. Let's have a look at the old school RuneScape content right now. This week's update is titled Cow Boss is out today. A lot of people didn't believe me when I said the Cow Boss was coming, but here it is. Moo money, moo problems. First of all, the Cow Boss. There it is. Looks good, looks slick. The Idols of Milk is a new quest. It's super easy to do. That starts just over here next to Farmer Fred's shack in Lumbridge. Do the quest very quickly. Someone's doing it in a cow uniform for a bit of a novelty, and you get access to the Cow Boss, a cowbell amulet, and a XP lamp with 1000 XP for any combat skill, including prayer, which is huge for early level accounts. Then you can fight the cow, and the cow comes with, well, the amulet teleport looks like this, which is actually fucking sick. Talk about sinking in the cum rather than coming in the sink. That's what I'm talking about. So the cow fight and rewards. He'll be sitting over here north of the Lumbridge cow pen in this little corner there. You just walk in and, well, fuck him up. It's pretty simple. Doesn't look too difficult to me. When you kill him, you can get T-bone steaks, which can be cooked to different rarities. You get the bottomless bucket of milk, the cow slippers, and the moo letter, which is the new best in slot offhand for free-to-play players, because it is a steel defender effectively. And there is a boss pet, which I'll be showing you in just a moment. There's the cow slippers. You can change them with the different cows, which is pretty cool. There you go. There's the pet. Beef. That pet is actually fucking dope, and he's got a bow tie with red eyes, so actually fucking S tier pet. And Jagex gives us combat achievements on release. My fucking boys, they have learnt from this Griffin issue that they were having with sailing. Kill the cow boss 10 times, kill the cow boss while neither equipping nor consuming anything, so do it naked, must be that easy. Kill the cow boss without being attacked, which is just a DPS dump, and then kill the cow boss in less than 2 seconds. Wow, less than 2 seconds. Fuck me, that's okay. Easy boss, here we go. Hard mode cow fight. Now, there is a hard mode fight, which the rumor is when there was a creator meetup in the UK at Jagex HQ, which I was invited to, but unfortunately couldn't make it due to scheduling conflicts with my wedding. Apparently, Bodhi was the only person, well, he got the furthest out of all content creators. He made it to the second stage of the Awakened Cow Boss. He only got to level 2. To be fair, he's probably the most skilled and confident PVMer out of all the players, like people that went to the creator meetup. I don't really think there was anyone that was really going to compete with Bodhi. So I'm not surprised that he did get the furthest, but to see him only get to the second stage, this is going to be a fucking hard boss. But you have to find out how to unlock it by finding a necessary item to unlock the hard mode cow boss. So there's going to be a bond giveaway for anyone that helps me find that if it hasn't been discovered by the time I go live. We're going to go there, find the hard mode cow boss fight, and then we're going to make some rewards and start giving out some bonds to you lucky fuckers. So make sure you strap in for that one. Hard mode cow boss is going to be a good one to watch. Going to be doing that today. Now there's other changes as well from the getting around poll. The Quetzal Whistle now has unlimited charges, which is huge. The Portal Nexus additions have been added to the list, which is right here if you want to add more teleports to your Nexus. Revenant Cave teleports can now teleport you to the north, middle, or southern entrance, which is huge. Big for people that are trying to stream snipe. Not anymore. Rest in peace, Did a Bitter and Abdullah. Then you've got pickpocketing runes and the rune pouch. So pickpocketing runes now go in your rune pouch. The herb sack and Sarachnis instance. There is now a herb sack expansion, which in my opinion, while sounds really good, isn't super necessary, so I won't be prioritizing this, but going to Sarachnis, you can now have an instance at Sarachnis and extend your herb sack, which looks kind of dope, to be honest, to have a bigger sack, which will give you a max of what is it, like 100 herbs of each herb now, I think. I'm not too sure. You just need to get the silk-lined, or make the silk-lined herb sack by getting the silk-lined, I don't know, the string of cum, for all I know. I'm not sure what you need to grab. I can't remember what it was, but you get the item from Sarachnis, you make the bigger herb sack, Bob's your uncle. Deadman Annihilation points are here. The finale is finished. It was a disaster. Now you have to go to World 345 to unlock your rewards by talking to Nigel Bushty over here in the Lumbridge, what's it called? Lumbridge Church, I think. Then you go to the main world and grab your rewards. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That's how it worked last year, at least, anyway. Make sure you grab your points. Make sure you turn your points into rewards. One recolor will do everything. You just have to use the item on Nigel to get the recolor. You don't have to physically use the item on the scroll on the item itself. That's not how it works. There's a lot of value in these items, lots of money to be made on the Grand Exchange. So grab that while you can. Jump onto it. The crystal does look good if you don't have a T-Bow in Missouri. Wilderness Theme POH kit is actually sick. Fuck, I might go for that. Why the fuck not? Home teleport animation's okay. I'm not really too bothered by it because you do have leagues coming up and there's a bunch of good home teleport animations anyway. But yeah, that's actually pretty fucking dope. I do like that one. Sailing tweaks. Basically, they're just correcting a bunch of fish and cooking level shits in the skill guides. Nothing too special. Client and mobile updates. Last week, they shared news about that. Stop using the 32-bit Android devices from mid-March. More like Middle-earth, because if you've still got a mobile device, you're pretty much from those fucking ages. Get a phone that just is made in the last 5 years at least, for fuck's sake. It's not too difficult. Anniversary live stream, which no one's going to give a shit about watching, but they're doing a March if you want to waste your fucking time doing that shit. Merch. This is good. Jagex is selling merch, which is equivalent, the exact same merch that they're also giving away as awards in the Deadman Mode finale winners. So if you won the Deadman Mode finale prizes from Jagex, you didn't get anything unique or special. You got something other people can fucking buy for actual, I mean, it's overpriced, but it's fairly affordable. So yeah, nice. Thanks, Jagex. Fucking huge. Other changes is just filled with other dog shit. Nothing too special. Nothing I think is of value anyway, so we'll skip over that with LMS being on Oswords now. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the old school RuneScape update. The Cow Boss is in. We're going to go. Come by to the live streams. I'll be live right here. We're going to quickly make some money on the Grand Exchange. Then I'm going to finish painting my car. Then I'm going to go live. I'm going to fuck this cow up like there's no tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at the Grand Exchange update this week for Rune News. RuneScape 3 doesn't have a cow boss. What else do I need to say? RuneScape 3 is fucking dog shit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Grand Exchange segment for Rune News. My name is Wade Green, and this week the chugging barrel being the biggest rise makes fucking sense. We've got a lot of big endgame content coming to the game this week, starting with the Awakened Cow coming in today. And then we got the Blood Moon Rises with the new Maggot King boss, which kind of looks like Elliot without the mole on his face. And then we've got the League 6, which doesn't really matter, but then we've got Raids 4. Coming to the game, the chugging barrel will just be an essential pre-potting device that a lot of people are going to want to use. This will likely spike around the release of that content and dip back down. Probably a good idea to grab it if this dips off away from 13 mil and get ready to sell again when they spike, when new endgame bosses, especially when new endgame raids come to the game. So if you see this drop below back to around the 10 mil mark, consider buying and investing ready for Raids 4. Now the biggest loss of the week currently is the Occult Necklace, which is actually huge for investing because as soon as there is a new neck upgrade, which is guaranteed to use the Occult Necklace as a component, because Jagex will do that to keep the economy alive, you're going to want to stack these occults because they will go up in price when the news is announced. When the announcement comes in that it's happening, they'll peak. They won't peak on the release of the new necklace because that will be fundamentally flawed and pushed into the boss's drop table. But the Occult Necklace, being a worthy investment right now, is actually a fucking smoking hot idea. So consider buying the necklace today before they start rising in price. Now, of course, the Twisted Billington Bing Bong Chillium Bing Bong William Tillium is the most expensive mega rare of the week, of course, because the Twisted Billington is just up there doing all the damage with range, potentially getting the biggest upgrades from the Blood Moon Rises, and then we have Raids 4 with potential damage. We even have the Awakened Cow, likely to be weak to the T-Bow just because it's going to have higher stats, and well, if you're not in melee range, you can't get meleeed, so consider the T-Bow coming soon to be the first mega rare to reach max cash stack very soon. And then finally, typically the Sawmill vouchers continue to rise, as they will continue to do so, because this is just the strongest investment. Botters, massive bot farms are currently making millions, in fact billions, off of Sawmill vouchers because lots of narrow-minded players aren't really thinking about the wider part of the economy. Sawmill vouchers are guaranteed profit at the moment to buy logs and vouchers vouchers and turn into planks. Even more money if you chop logs, buy vouchers and turn them into planks. They are huge profit at the moment because the sawmill vouchers are worth so little compared to what the planks will be and are worth currently compared to the rest of the market, especially considering one voucher is 3,400 GP, one plank is 7,500 GP to make at the sawmill if you want max gold per hour, or if you want more gold per voucher with the Lunar Spellbook, 5,250 GP. That means you're guaranteed a 2,000 GP saving per plank, which is guaranteed fucking profit. If you're doing it for the sawmill through the lumber mill, which I know it's more expensive in the lumber mill, but it's like 6 times the gold per hour. So if you want to make more money per hour at a faster rate, you'd use the sawmill. You're looking at about 4,000 GP profit saved per fucking plank on the sawmill. Sawmill vouchers are huge at the moment. You'll make, if you got 1,000 of these, that's 4,000 GP per voucher. Do the fucking math, stick it up your ass, and fucking rotate. Sawmill vouchers are a fucking gold mine at the moment. They're looking to rise in price, and I'm here for the fucking long run. So buy your sawmill vouchers today and become a rich cunt tomorrow. Have a good night. Now our first Ironman moment for the week goes to a Ironman called Touching Tips, which is a great fucking name, by the way. Getting the Tanzanite Fang at 21 kc from Zora. Very good. Early blowpipe. Second best item to get from Zora. Fucking huge. Nice work. Our second Ironman moment for the week goes to, who's this? Tetsu Samoji getting the Noxious Blade. I believe this is a back-to-back kill from getting the Araxor pet. Got Nid over here. You can see him right there. And then next kill got the Noxious Blade. Big, huge, what a day. And finally, I believe it's I'm Shadow, who is an Ironman getting the, well, green logging effectively Doom other than the pet in 679 delves, no deep delves, deepest delve 7, which just further solidifies the opinion that your RNG is good if you're dog shit at the game. Really unfortunate to see this. It breaks my fucking heart because I just need those boots. It pisses me off. But Shadow, you're a legend, so I will give you a pass on this one. Congratulations. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it this week for Rune News. Let's go kill this cow boss. Kick.com/KingCondor. Don't fuck around. Stop wasting your time. Come by, say hi, win a bond, and fuck off. See you guys in just a moment. Have a good night. This is the easiest move in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy. It's huge. You got a big boy.